Oh my God, my gorgeous Virgo, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. When it comes to the year 2025, I have got something very, very indeed important to share. What I have to share with you is that your number in numerology, or your numbers in numerology, when it comes to the year 2025, are 444. You really need to understand the actual power of these specific numbers. It means that, there are lots of things which are going to happen this year, which you are going to find absolutely extraordinary in every possible way. But also it means that, listen to me very carefully, my gorgeous Virgolini, number 444 clearly means that, not only you are going to have probably the biggest change of your entire life, which is going to happen this year, but you're also going to have the most beautiful change of your entire life. So this is what these numbers mean. Not only you are going to have the biggest change of your life, but you're also going to have the most beautiful change of your life. You need to really realize how important this year is going to be. It is indeed to do with the month of January, where you are going to have this major realignment. Why? Because something is going to happen in January, my gorgeous Virgolini. Something is going to shake you up. Something is going to open your eyes. Something is going to awaken you. On one hand, you're going to be like, oh my God, but on another hand, the more oh my God you feel, the more reconnected with yourself you are going to be. This awakening that I am talking about, something is gonna happen, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's not necessarily good, or it's not necessarily bad. No, you're not going to be affected, my gorgeous Virgolini. You're gonna be absolutely fine. But the bottom line is that your eyes are going to open. This is gonna be like such a beautiful and such an important awakening experience. You are most certainly going to know in January straight away, baby, what do you want to do and what you don't want to do anymore. You need to understand that there is a major aspect of your life that is slowly but surely coming to an end. Maybe so far you didn't have enough courage to admit this to yourself. So to me it looks like that is to do with something that you used to be so passionate about. So it's rather important to mention that it's a lot about the way you view things, the way you see things. You do not see yourself, you must not see yourself as like some kind of a failure or something like that, God forbid. And no, baby, no. You just need to change, the way you see things, and you, at that moment in time, you are going to liberate yourself. I'm trying to explain to you that this major thing which is going to happen in January, it's not going to only open your eyes when it comes to you realizing what do you want to do and what you don't want to do anymore in this life, on this spiritual journey. But it's also like really going to lead towards you making such a major decision. You will be making a major decision in January, my gorgeous Virgolini, and that decision that you're gonna be making, it's really to do with you deciding to change your entire life. And listen to me very carefully. I'm not saying that your life is bad. I'm not saying that your life is negative. I'm not saying that your life is is not okay. Do you know what I mean? But you just need to kind of see the way things are going to unfold. So the bottom line is, you will know by the end of the month of January what you want to do in your life and what you don't want to do anymore. With other words, what you want to carry on doing or what you want to do next. And most certainly you will know that a really big journey has come to an end. And you know, if that happened like about a few months ago, you would be like, no baby, no, you wouldn't take this really well. But now it is all going to make sense. Okay, because I'm telling you that this is going to be such a great moment of your personal liberation. And I did say so many times, I did mention throughout the year, especially within the last few months, my gorgeous Virgolini, when it comes to you, that you are indeed going to be returning to your own roots. This is a lot to do with you living certain life, maybe living certain lifestyle, doing certain things for the certain amount of time that has come to an end now. These things have come to an end. So now you have been prepared, my gorgeous Virgolini, right now for all this. So in January, you will be making an important decision. This is all going to be leading. I know it's quite a lot to take in, my gorgeous Virgolini, but this is all going to be leading towards you. Like when I say you're going to make this major decision, you know, this is to do with lots of things in your life, baby, boiling to this particular point, you know. And this in itself means that this major decision that you will be making before the end of January, it's a lot to do with like you really kind of, you know, wanting to change your life. Wanting to change your life, you know, and it's a lot gonna boil to that point, you know, because you will see that, you know, you're just gonna reach this stage in your life where certain things are gonna become absolutely imminent, and this is why this is gonna be important. And when it comes to this decision that you are going to make, this important decision, it's to do with your life, it's to do with you changing your life. You have no idea how much you're going to perk up. You're gonna feel so energetic and so re-energized just while you're thinking about it. And the more you're thinking about it, the more you're gonna realize that you need to change your life. Okay, and this is actually gonna be brilliant, because you are making a really, it's not only kind of making an important decision, you will be making a wise decision, you will be making a smart decision, my gorgeous Virgolini. And this is why it's important when it comes to the month of January to keep on following your heart and do what you want to do. Okay, very, very important indeed. This is the time of change, but the month of January, it's gonna be major. So this is why you need to be honest with yourself. There is something which is going to come to an end. Something you used to feel and used to be so passionate about. That doesn't mean you're a failure, my gorgeous Virgolini. It only means that this particular journey has come to an end, and something major will be waiting for you. Something major will be waiting for you, and I'm going to tell you a little bit later on when exactly this is going to happen. But first of all, you need to acknowledge which aspect of your life has come to an end. Okay, very, very important, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And also when it comes to the month of January, there is a certain person in your life that is going to need your help. This person in your life, it's not just somebody, do you know what I mean, who you see on the road. No, you know, it's somebody who is like very close to you. It's somebody who is like probably one of your best friends, or maybe your best friend, or maybe your family member. You need to put your foot down when it comes to that particular person. You're gonna hear something really unusual about that particular person, and you will know that there is another person who is causing a lot of problems in that person's life. I'm sorry, my gorgeous Virgolini, but you need to say something to this friend of yours or to your family member. Because if your friend or your family member carries on being around this particular person who I'm seeing here, it's really not going to be good. You know, I don't want to sound like morbid, oh my God, you're going to lose this person. Not necessarily lose, like, you know what I mean? But you're going to that particular person is just like kind of like entering a very strange dimension. The gorgeous person in your life, this is a nice person, this is a beautiful person, but the problem is that that particular person is hanging out with somebody who is like, no baby, no. Oh my God, such a bad influence on this particular gorgeous person in your life, and this has been going on for a long time, way too long. So now you just really need to say something about it, because you're gonna hear that that person has done something really strange and really unusual. That person is gonna be acting in a really strange way, and you are the only one who has got no pressure an impact and influence on this particular person. So this is why you need to say something. And thank God I can see you going and talking to that person, because you will know exactly where the problem is. The problem is in this other person. It's like not really good whatsoever. And while you're talking to that person, there is something really strange and interesting which is going to happen as well. Something is going to come to the surface, something that hasn't got anything to do with you or that other person or what exactly you're going to be talking about. But there is some other conversation which is going to come to the surface, and somehow you're going to be reminded of something major you need to do. Something really legal and something really important, something that you kind of forgot about. Some kind of a legal document or some kind of official document or something really legal or something really important you're also going to be reminded of. Something that you may be running out of time. You know, that's how you're going to see, that's how you're going to understand this, like, oh my God, I'm running out of time. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're reminded of this. So this is why this is going to be brilliant for you as well, my gorgeous Virgolini. You know, I'm not saying that you need to go and talk to that person just because you're going to be reminded of something that it needs like an urgent attention and care in your life, but it's to do with some kind of document or something that you forgot. But it's like, you know, it's just like you talking to this beautiful person, you know, and trying to explain to that person what you know, what you think and what you feel about that other person. And I do see that you are the only person who can get through that person. So you have got a very important connection here indeed. By the time you come to the month of January, my gorgeous Virgolini, this is to February, sorry. By the time you get to the month of February, my gorgeous Virgolini, like, wow, your life is really going to start turning around in terms of how much energy you're actually going to feel. And I really want you to understand, you need to go with this really super powerful flow that you are gonna benefit from. Not only you're gonna feel quite energetic in February, but you're also gonna really continue, you will want to continue with doing something that's good for you, that's healthy for you. It's a lot to do with you thinking about some kind of a healthy lifestyle. You know, you're going to be thinking a lot about like maybe like changing your diet. You know, maybe your diet is perfect, but maybe you're going to realize what's missing in your diet, like kind of further. Maybe you're going to decide to not to have sugar anymore if you were taking sugar. You know what I mean? You're going to become like a very conscious, you know, of your own health and a healthy lifestyle, and you're really going to be enjoying it. And I'm not saying that you weren't kind of aware of it before or anything like that, but things like that, you know, are just going to be felt kind of on a different level. And trust me, you will see exactly what I mean. So some of you are going to start doing some kind of exercise or something for the first time. Some of you are going to be thinking about changing a diet. Some of you are going to be thinking about bringing certain things, new things into your diet. Some of you are going to be thinking about maybe like a kind of like to get some kind of nutrition, vitamins, minerals, you know, and this is brilliant. Some of you are going to be thinking about continuing something maybe that you were doing before, like a fitness or something like that. It really depends, but I need you to I need you to understand. Oh gosh, stuck on my elbow, that fell down. I need you to understand, my gorgeous Virgolini, that you know, things are really going to be felt on a different level, and this is what I need you to pay attention to when it comes to the months of February, because you're also going to be kind of highly intuitive as well, and your body is going to be telling you a lot Your body is going to be responding to you a lot in such a way where you will clearly understand what your body needs and what your body doesn't need. You know, why am I on about for so long? I'm sorry, my gorgeous Virgolini, but this is like really important, really important. When we are taking care of ourselves, we are taking care of our body, we are taking care of our spirit. Do you understand what I mean? Lots of people don't understand that when we are taking care of our body in the best possible way, we are at the same time taking care of your spirit as well. Healthy body, healthy spirit. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I'm not going to stop talking about it, because I think it's really, really important. And how you're going to feel, it's going to be remarkable. And you need to understand that there is a reason for it as well. You know, this is going to be a ridiculously busy year. And this, you know, a lot is going to be happening this year, my gorgeous Virgolini. So that's why it's good to kind of do things like this as well. You know, it's important, absolutely important. And also, my gorgeous Virgolini, another thing which is going to happen in February, which is absolutely brilliant. I like this a lot. Well, there you go. Some kind of reward for your work, some kind of reward for something that you have been working on. I mean, it's not going to be like, oh my God, you're a millionaire. Well, if you are, congratulations, baby. Don't forget about me, okay? Don't forget me. No, honestly, it's like, it's going to be like a reward. And I think it's to do with really you being really frustrated about something kind of not working out for you, especially within the last 6 or 7 months. Within the last 6 or 7 months, you know, certain things didn't work for you. And I think maybe you were affected a little bit, like kind of financially, or you kind of got frustrated because of maybe you were doing lots of things, but you know, you were working a lot or doing a lot, but you just did not have enough, like getting back to you. You didn't have enough out of it. So you were, it is to do, February, this to do with something that you were so frustrated about. And quite a lot right now within this month of December, when I'm doing this reading right now, I can really feel that this is something that's frustrating you right now. So something is, and not enough reward, or not a significant reward for what you've done, for what you've been doing. And to be quite honest with you, do you know what I mean? This could be like to do with like your work, your career and things like that, but it could also be with something personal as well. It really depends at what stage of your spiritual journey you are, but it's to do with something that you were so frustrated about, my gorgeous Virgolini, and this is why this reward, it's going to mean to you so much. It is reward for your hard work. It is a reward for your hard work. Okay, this is going to there are two major things which are going to come out of it in February. It's not only reward for your hard work, but there are two major things. There are two major things which are going to come out of it. There are two major things which are going to come out of it in February. Sorry, baby. Here. There you go. There are two major things that are going to come out of it, like in February. Number one is you will know what you need to commit yourself to. You will know what you need to commit yourself to. And you're also going to have a very interesting idea. Very interesting idea. This interesting idea that you are going to have, it's going to be required from you to make some kind of a trip or some kind of a journey, okay? This trip or journey could be like really far away, or it could be like somewhere really close, you know? And this trip or journey that you are going to make, it's going to be connected to this, and wherever this is going to be, whenever this is going to be, doesn't matter. There is some kind of a very interesting spiritual experience you're going to have. And that interesting spiritual experience that you're going to have, it's also at the same time going to really kind of confirm something to you. It's to do with this, like such an important confirmation, you know, when it comes to all this, an important confirmation, but it's just going to happen in such a way where you wouldn't kind of really understand this, and you wouldn't be able to reflect on this if it happened in any other way. you know. So it's about this journey, and it's about this trip, and it's about where exactly you're going to go to, and it's about who you're going to be talking to, you who is going to be around you. All these things, my gorgeous Virgolini, are going to be making a really, really important role here. Okay. And what else I was going to mention before and I forgot, I just remembered that I said to you, I just remembered I started and I don't think I finished. Yeah, that basically, I just remembered that for the last few months I was telling you a lot, and I remember this, that you will be returning to your own roots, you know. And I don't think I finished this, and I did mention this few times, that you will be returning to your own roots. And what I was going to say to you is that it's not like, please don't get me wrong, it's not like you're going backwards with your life. No, 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 no. Sometimes returning to your own roots is the biggest step in our life we can possibly ever make. That's how you need to see things. That's how you need to view things, because this time in between, the time in between was so important. You changed, you transformed more than you can possibly imagine. Sometimes you don't even realize how much you changed and how much you transformed within the last few years. If you just think a little bit about those people in your life, how many times did they say to you this, that you've changed, but in a good way? How much were they praising you? All those things are going to be on your mind. All those things you're going to start remembering, my gorgeous Virgolini, when the time is right. The next month, it's going to be March. March 2025, my gorgeous Virgolini, oh my God, I think that you are going to be really pleased. It's to do with this challenge. It's to do with this challenge that you have had for a while, and there is this specific challenge that was very heavy and very difficult. You know, my gorgeous Virgolini, you have been now, when it comes to this particular challenge, this in itself, it really tells me that within the last 7 months, now I'm in March, going backwards, within the last 7 months in March, okay? So now I'm in March. So from March, I'm going backwards within the last 7 months. You know, backwards in the last 7 months to this point, there was some kind of like a quite negative change in circumstances you've had. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There was a negative change in circumstances you've had, my gorgeous Virgolini. And to be quite honest with you, the way I see 2024, I do not see 2024 as being a good year for you. Actually, 2024, you had so many challenges. So when you think about it right now, oh my God, there was so much going on. It started in one way and it ended in a completely different way. And when you think about it right now, you think, oh my God, it hasn't been good. But actually, everything that happened was meant to happen. And the more down or negative you felt, the more elevated and the more happier in this year you're going to be. My gorgeous Virgolini, when I keep on saying like you're returning to your own roots, I think that this is going to be absolutely obvious to you. What exactly I'm talking about, and it's to do with that big lifestyle change. It's to do with that big decision you're going to make in January 2025. This is a lot to do with you making the biggest lifestyle change, the most beautiful lifestyle change. You're moving on, moving forward, my God, towards something so beautiful, so gorgeous, so positive, you know, and at the same time you're returning to your own roots. It's so difficult to explain this completely. You will see by the end of January what I meant here. But anyway, going back to the March 2025, you are going to, it's to do with this challenge that you've had. You know, something really negative, very dark and heavy. It's going to come to an end. You're going to be very, very happy. You're gonna be very happy, my gorgeous Virgolini, and you're also not only that, but you're also going to have such a successful, like ridiculously important, no, you're gonna have a really important compromise, a really, really important compromise as well, which is going to lead ultimately towards you having a mind-blowing and really successful negotiation as well. And this is going to happen in the month of March 2025. So now this is what I'm getting really, really excited about the month of April. Something is going to happen here, oh my God, and it's going to happen in such an unexpected way again. You know, honestly, I'm not being funny, but you really are gonna, this is what I'm seeing here in April. You will be in this particular frame of mind. And I said to you before when I was talking about January and February, especially January, I told you before that I'm going to mention later on when it comes to this particular decision here. Remember, I told you I'm going to tell you a little bit more later on when this is going to go on the next stage. So now, in January, you made this major decision. By the time you get to April, there is something, oh my God, something urgent you're going to need to do. There is something that you're going to need to go and sort out. There is going to be some kind of urgent message or an urgent phone call, and it's going to be like really kind of official and important, blah, blah, blah. And you are really going to be like a little bit stressed, and you're going to be like in a hurry to go somewhere. Well, don't worry about that. This is nothing important. What you're going to be stressing about, you know, it's okay, it's all going to be fine, but it's kind of on your way back or on your way there, or on your way back. You're going to sort out whatever you need to sort out. It's going to be absolutely fine. But on your way back, my gorgeous Virgolini, something is going to, that's how I see it here. There is no doubt about it. You will go somewhere, and unexpectedly, you will find yourself in an unexpected place at an unexpected time, and you are going to have, something is going to happen to you, honestly good, and you are going to have some kind of adventure here. You are going to have some kind of a mini adventure. You're really going to be enjoying yourself. You're really going to tap into something you haven't tapped into like in a very long time. You're clearly going to see and understand what exactly you're missing out in life. What exactly you're missing out in life. You're really gonna love this, and you're gonna be enjoying yourself. And this, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's not going to be your turning point, but it's gonna be your breaking point as well when it comes to you, like a kind of also at the same time not enjoying yourself with all this, but somehow within the next few days after that moment in time, you will be thinking about what you went through. You will be thinking about what happened to you, and then suddenly the other possibility, not only this is going to be so many confirmations about this big decision that you made, but you're also going to somehow see and understand so many more possibilities, connected to that like really big decision. So you are gonna, by the end of the month of April, my gorgeous Virgolini, this is all gonna be leading for you to understand that by the end of the month of April, you are going to make your first move when it comes to that particular decision. Now, that first move that you're going to make, first of all, there's just something particular you're going to do. And you will think, okay, I'm going to do this now, and then I'm going to blah, 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 do other things later. But as soon as you kind of make a first step, which is going to happen before the end of April, one thing is literally going to lead into another. You're going to find yourself within this like really powerful spiritual bubble, and that in itself, it's really going to open your mind, and you have no idea how important it is to have your mind open towards any possibility when we are going through things like that, because we are sensitive either way when it comes to us being psychics, but also when it comes to us being negative about such an important aspect of our lives happening right in front of our eyes. If there is an certain ounce of negativity or uncertainty, it can take over. It can plant this particular seed you do not wish to grow. You do not want to grow, my gorgeous Virgolini. So this is why it's important to remain open-minded. So the bottom line is that you are going to make your first step, your first move when it comes to that big decision by the end of the month of April, and that is going to be leading towards other things. You know, one adventure, honestly, it's literally going to lead towards another adventure. Absolutely brilliant. My God, the month of April, it's going to be fantastic. And also, you know, for example, when it comes to the month of April, my gorgeous Virgolini, you know, you will realize that there is this particular person, there is somebody that, okay, I'm not having a go at you, okay, or anything like that, but you will realize that there is this particular person that you have maybe been ignoring a little bit, but this is a good person, this is a nice person, because you have been going through so much, you know. I think that it kind of affects you in a way where maybe you just tend to cut yourself out from the world just a little bit. You're not feeling it sometimes, you know, you're not feeling it sometimes. Sometimes you're not feeling people because you're so sensitive. This is nothing unusual, but then sometimes the best people in our lives can be affected by this. So you're also gonna kind of feel a little bit guilty that you didn't spend enough time with a certain person here who is going to get in touch with you in April. And this is also gonna be your chance to kind of fix this maybe, you know, and explain. This is just to spend more time with this particular person as well. This is going to mean to you quite a lot. This is going to mean to you quite a lot because this is somebody quite beautiful. By the time you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by the time you get to the month of May, my gorgeous Virgolini, you know, by the time you get to the month of May, you just going to realize that there is some kind of like addiction you need to pay attention to. My God, in May, and this is important. This is important. And I need you to understand, I say this every time, I don't want people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I don't want people to kind of think that, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I don't want people to think that basically, when I say there is some kind of addiction, you know, it's addiction comes in many different ways. You know, in many different ways. So you're gonna realize that there is something that you just kind of need to really maybe cut out of your life completely, or you're gonna realize that there may be a little problem you may have with something. And as I said, it's not necessarily drink or something, just addiction comes in many different ways. And I think that this is also gonna be a bit of a wake-up call for you here as well. It's something that you really should work on, my gorgeous Virgolini, and this is going to be in the month of May. And also, when it comes to the month of May, someone is going to need your help. There is this particular person in your life who is going to need your help, and I really think that somebody is going to be struggling like kind of financially. Somebody is going to be struggling kind of financially, but it's like really down to you and up to you to realize who this is going to be. It's somebody really beautiful, somebody really nice. I really love this person, really genuine, really honest, but this is somebody who would never like kind of this is somebody who would never actually say this by themselves to you because they're being too proud. So, you know, if you can just kind of find ways of how you can help to this person. And I think that it may be like a financial, I think I said financial help or something like that. Someone is going to be struggling, but they're going to be too embarrassed to say this. And also, my gorgeous Virgolini, when it comes to the month of May, why this month is going to be quite important in terms of your own spirituality, my God, you're going to be feeling it. You know, you're going to be feeling it quite a lot. In terms of your own spirituality, you are going to feel so spiritual. You are also going to be, now suddenly, you will you know, you will feel so spiritual, but also you're going to be keep on reminded of certain things that you haven't done in absolute ages in May. And you know, I spoke about that before. It's important to follow this, anything to do with spirituality, ideas, realizations, any feelings that we may have. You know, 9 times out of 10 this is going to lead towards something else. You know, something else. You have to, this is going to lead towards you needing to connect with something that, but you're not realizing this right now. You're only going to like kind of realize this later on. But for now, well, in terms of spirituality in May, what's going to happen, you're just going to have these ideas and certain things on your mind you haven't done in absolute ages. So let's say maybe meeting with a certain spiritual community, maybe like kind of smudging your home or something with a dry sage. Whatever this is, just do it. Just do it, because there are lots of other reasons why you should be doing this, you know, because this is something that your mind, body and spirit needs. But also at the same time, while you're doing this, you know, you really are going to have a very interesting insight, my gorgeous Virgolini, and this insight that you are going to have, it's going to be connected to the problem that you are going to be thinking at around that particular time, and it's going to like kind of provide you with an answer what is going to be bothering you, how to hurry up with something, how to speed something up, and it's going to come to you in such a way where you would never expect, you know, you would never expect, and realization in such a way where you wouldn't like kind of think like this normally. So that's why you need to kind of go with this like really powerful balance indeed. So that was May, my gorgeous Virgolini. May 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've done 11 months, yeah. So I'm gonna do the December at the end. I'm just gonna do the December in front of you. So yeah, so now my gorgeous Virgolini, the second month is going to be the month of June. Did I do that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the month of June. June is here. In June, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are going to have such an unusual sign. Oh my God. You're going to have such a powerful sign when it comes to the month of June. And when it comes to this sign, you're going to have, you know, this is going to be very similar situation to what was happening like kind of in May, partially, because you're going to have a major omen in June. You're going to have a major sign in June. You will know what this is. My gorgeous Virgolini, you will know what this omen is. You will know what this sign is. Okay? This is important because it's going to happen in such a strange and unusual way. Nobody who is, people who are not spiritual, people who don't understand, they would never be able to see this or understand this powerful sign that you are going to have. Something is going to seem like out of this world. Something is going to seem like really mysterious. Something is going to seem like really spooky. It's a very strange experience that you are going to have, very strange realization. Something you're going to see. It's going to blow you away. It's going to blow you away. But you need to be smart. You need to be clever, my gorgeous Virgolini. Do you know why? You need to be smart, because the moment in time in June you see this mind-blowing sign, mind-blowing omen, the moment in time you see that sign, I pray to God that you watch this reading on time, because the moment in time you see this sign, you are also going to be contemplating something. You're gonna be contemplating something. Oh my God, you're gonna be contemplating something. And you know, you're contemplating the obvious. You will be contemplating something you shouldn't be contemplating in the first place, but sometimes we find ourselves in these strange waters because it really depends what exactly we are going through at around that particular time. But the bottom line is, the moment in time you see this amazing sign, my gorgeous Virgolini, you also need to understand it's not only about you being so intuitive and seeing this mind-blowing sign, but it's going to happen at a time when you are contemplating and contemplating. And this is going to be your clear and very powerful indication to stop contemplating, and make that decision, because the decision that you need to make is going to be absolutely obvious. There is no doubt about it, my gorgeous Virgolini, whatsoever. And this decision, it's like about you contemplating something, and you need to stop contemplating. And you know what? This is a lot to do with some kind of a plan, something that you are planning. You will be planning and planning and planning. You will be thinking ahead. You will be thinking about your life. You will be thinking about making certain steps, and this is to do with you planning for the future. And don't wait any longer when it comes to this contemplation here. This is going to be a sign that you need to kind of make a certain step here, and this is to do with you, with some kind of a plan for your future. I know it may sound like a little bit confusing, but at the end of the day, I told you, whatever you're contemplating about, this is going to help you to snap out of it. This is going to help you to snap out of it and finally make the decision, which is absolutely obvious. And it has been obvious from the beginning. But bless your heart, because you've been going through so much, your mind has closed just a little bit. And here, this is going to be the greatest moment here, where you're also going to like kind of break through. You're going to break free. You're going to liberate yourself, my gorgeous Virgolini. And you haven't liberated yourself like this in a very, very long time. Okay, the next month is going to be July. Okay, so I'm not being funny, but there is no other way of saying this. In July, something really unexpected is going to happen, my gorgeous Virgolini. In July, something really unexpected is going to happen, and all I can say to you is in July, yes, something unexpected is going to happen, and all I can say to you, it's like, it's gonna be, oh God, you know, unexpected. It's gonna be a bit of like the beginning of an unexpected but rather abrupt change here. You know, it's like something is gonna come to towards an abrupt end in July. But first of all, you're gonna be like, oh my God, but then again, it's all about this revelation you're actually going to have. This is what you should focus on. Not like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But it's more about this revelation you are going to have. And whatever it's going to come to an abrupt end. First of all, you're going to feel shocked, and you're going to feel negative. You're going to feel thrown out of balance. But in like about 2 or 3 days, few days after that moment in time, you will be actually really pleased. You will be actually really glad, because you will know that now it's time to like go forward with your life. And you will also feel really happy, because whatever has come to an end, you will realize within the next few days how much better you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel so much more happier. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much more optimistic in general. And you're also going to realize that something was affecting the actual practicality in your life, you know, practicality like a big time, and you know, whatever has come to an end, you know that you're gonna be really, really happy, because within the next few days you're also going to realize that this has been delaying things in your life. It has been delaying you, you know, to do what you need to do. So this is actually going to be quite important here indeed. When it comes to this month, you're going to realize that you need to set the boundaries in your life as well. Set the boundaries in order to protect yourself, my gorgeous Virgolini, and in order to protect your precious energy as well. The next month is going to be August. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the next month is going to be August. In August 2025, now, first of all, somebody is going to be not getting on your nerves, but you're going to become really upset with a certain person in August, and again, this person is really close to you. Whoa, I've seen this, something similar before, but this person is like really close to you, like one of the major people in your life, and you're going to realize, again, this is maybe your partner, maybe your best friend, again, but somebody very close, one of the main people in your life. You're going to feel frustrated because of that person, because that person, again, it's maybe taking something that they shouldn't be taking, they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And you're going to feel really frustrated because you will be speaking to that person prior. You will be speaking to that person before the month of August. But in the month of August, you will be reminded of what this person is doing, but they shouldn't be doing this anymore. And this is a really good person, but it looks like that they are not able to help themselves here. And I just need you to be like really gentle. And maybe that person can go and talk to somebody, because if that person carries on doing what I think that person is doing, then later on it's going to be impossible to get out of it. So this is why you need to give your all to help this person. And it doesn't have to be nothing nasty, or like it doesn't have to be some, I don't know, substances or something. It doesn't have to be something like that. It could be something completely different that person is doing, but they shouldn't be doing, if that makes sense. But it's affecting that person's health, and this. It was to do with something that person was meant to be doing for a certain amount of time, just for a little while, but then that person carried on with this. And you need to kind of like really help this person out. This is a beautiful person, gorgeous person, really beautiful person, very beautiful person, but it's more about that person being somebody really special in your life, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. So that's in August what you need to understand. It's actually going to take place here. So you see, of course, that people in your life are gonna play a big role when it comes to the year 2025. Indeed, there is no doubt about it, and this is all part of you coming back to your roots. Just remember, this is all part of it, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. So this is what's going to happen in August. And in August, you're also going to realize, you're going to have an enlightening experience. There is no doubt about it. In August, you will have an enlightening experience. Seriously, that's how you're going to feel. In August, you are going... So it's obviously not related to what I've just said. So in August also, you are going to have this enlightening experience. I've got an itch. Enlightening experience, my gorgeous Virgolini. And this enlightening experience that you are going to have, it's really going to make you aware of like which sacrifice do you need to make. Okay, you will also know this enlightening experience. It's also clearly going to indicate this beautiful change in your life, which you're most certainly going to be able to feel. But you're also, because of this enlightening experience, you're also going to realize that it's time, you're going to need to make an important readjustment. And the part of that readjustment is going to be you realizing you're going to need to accept the fact that you're going to need to make some kind of a sacrifice here. And the sooner you make this, the happier you're going to be. The sooner you make this, the sooner you're gonna turn your life around. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, and this is why this is going to be so important. The next month, it's gonna be the month of September. The month of September, my gorgeous Virgolini, you really are. Honestly, I don't even know how to explain this. Okay, the month of September, you're gonna feel amazing. In September, all I can say to you, you can imagine whatever you want to imagine, you can think whatever you want to think, but in September your life is going to be completely different to what it is now. your life is going to be completely different to what it is now. How happy you are going to be, how excited you are going to be, how optimistic you are going to be. I'm tuning in. By then, your whole lifestyle, your whole life is going to change. By then, I can see you standing and looking around and being so happy with everything you see. I can see you being in a completely different frame of mind, very positive, very optimistic, very happy. I can see you living like a completely different life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that your life is not amazing now, but this is what I see. This is in September, you will be standing and you will have a moment with your little coffee, with your little tea, like, wow, look how much my life changed. My life changed so much and I love it. I love it. This is what's going to happen in September, my gorgeous Virgolini, and you are really going to be enjoying yourself. But also, when it comes to the months of September, you are going to have this emotional experience, okay? You will have this emotional experience in September, and when you have this emotional experience, you know, you will after that moment in time, you will look at your life, you know, from a completely different angle. You know, you will grow so much wiser, and that's going to happen by the end of September 2025. Absolutely amazing indeed. No, I didn't mess up the cards. Sorry, now I realize I've got them all. Okay, so that's going to happen in the months of September, my gorgeous Virgolini. When it comes to the months of October, now you are gonna, when it comes to October, the months of October, you really are gonna be being reminded of this person who is no longer in your life. You will be keep on reminded of this person who is no longer in your life. You will be somebody who died, somebody who's in the spirit world right now in October. Somebody who's in a spirit world, you will be keep on being reminded of that person, and you need to pay attention. Oh, every time you're reminded of that person, oh my God, for a few times, I need you to pay attention to what you were thinking at around that time, what was on your mind. Please be very smart, please be very clever. You need to put two and two together. You will be guided, you will be guided, you will be guided. You will be guided like this towards a certain aspect of your life you need to focus on immediately. You will be guided. Every time when you feel something around you in October, somebody who is no longer in your life, some member of your family or somebody who passed away, every time when you're reminded of that particular person, you will be guided. You know, just like kind of gather your thoughts and you will be guided towards doing something really specific. I need you to be as intuitive as you possibly can, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And this is going to be in October 2025. This is going to be really important because at the same time, you know, it's going to be leading towards something really big. By the time you get to the months of November 2025, my gorgeous Virgolini, in November 2025, you need to be very smart and very clever, because this particular person, there is somebody who is not who they're saying that they are. Very strange person. It's going to be very pushy, very horrible. You are going to be on some kind of a mission. You're going to be on some kind of a mission here, my gorgeous Virgolini. You will want to buy something big. You will want to do something big. You will want to start something big. Maybe you will be thinking about buying a new house if you're lucky enough. Maybe you're going to be thinking about starting some kind of a major contract and things like that. It's very difficult to say what exactly this is going to be, but you are going to be on a mission in November. And it's to do with this situation. You will look to buy something big if you're lucky enough, or you will be thinking about starting something that it's going to be very difficult to get out of it later on, like signing some kind of a contract. You need to be very smart here, because I do not like to this person here. Somebody's going to be very pushy, very nicey, like to look at or something like that, to talk for a second or two. But the more you talk to this person, the more you will see something is wrong. Something is wrong with that that person. So you need to be very smart and very clever, so you're not led astray. Not only this all, what that person is going to say, it sounds too good to be true. Do you know what I mean? What they're going to be offering to you, they will be very pushy and maybe a little bit rude. So you need to really kind of go with this feeling, because you will know that there is something wrong with this person. So I just need you to be really clever. Don't worry, like 2 or 3 weeks later, there is going to be another deal or something like that you are going to come across, and there is a much better person, clear, beautiful person who you will be talking to, and you will know that that's the right person who you need to have this deal with, for example. But you need to avoid this, because you're going to do something that you're just going to regret, because it's going to be so difficult to get out of it later on. So you need to be very, very smart in the months of November 2025 indeed. And December is gonna be absolutely mind-blowing. December is going to be a mind-blowing. One particular news is going to change your life. Money, 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 da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Money, money, money. There is some kind of money you're going to get in December. One news, one phone call, one message, it's going to change your life financially. There is something major which is going to happen when it comes to your finances in December 2025. Your life is going to change. After that moment in time, surprising windfall of finances I'm seeing in December 2025. One news, one message, one information is going to change your life. There is some kind of money which is going to come to you. It's going to be so substantial, it's going to be life-changing, and it's going to be incredible. Things are going to start looking up for you here like there is no tomorrow. In December, you will be able to do what you were never able to do before. In December, you will be able to try things you were never able to try before. This is going to open the whole new window of opportunities. I mean, I'm not saying that we need money to be so happy, but come on, money does playing a really big role when we are in this world, because we bloody need it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So it's to do with money, and this is gonna be like major for you, and you're gonna have amazing idea, incredible idea by the end of that month as well. But it's connected to this money, and it's connected to this situation. It's connected to where the money is exactly coming from. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. And there is also something very important going to happen in December. You really are going to see something. You will see the certain group of people, they're really going to attract you. Certain group of people are going to be doing something that you're so interested in. You will be looking at them, you will be watching them, and you will be so inspired. Oh my God. And for the first time in your life, you will want to learn something really specific. My gorgeous Virgolini, you will want to learn something really specific. Please take this very, very seriously, whatever this is. Because within the next 3 months, oh my God, so much is going to unfold in your life. Not only you're going to realize these amazing things about yourself, what you want to do and what do you want to try, you know, but also this is going to play such a big role when it comes to you expanding your horizons as well and making the most out of this life. Wow. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be your tarot card of the year. Crazy year, but good. What is going to be your tarot card of the year, my gorgeous Virgolini? Let's see. Oh my God, surprise, surprise, baby. You know, it's like a lot about follow your vision, and follow your vision. Now it's time. Now it's time. There were so many things that have been slowing you down so far, my gorgeous Virgolini, and I'm so glad you're going to snap out of it. You were like using your energy maybe in just a little bit wrong way. For example, so much you have been using your energy a lot and giving it towards things, you know, within the last couple of years that you did not get enough out of in terms of return. And that's why it's important to do this, to follow our own vision. You're going to have a major realignment when it comes to this year 2025, but also you can expect, you know, to be such a big turnaround when it comes to like the results of your hard work as well. The results of your hard work as well, my gorgeous Virgolini. So this is why I need you to kind of stay in this zone right now, because things are going to start looking up for you so nicely. The whole year is going to be incredible. Seriously, to be quite honest with you, now it's time to follow your vision. Now it's time to follow your vision, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And now also, what is going to be Oracle card of the year? Oh dear. Here. Hello, my darling. Hello, my love. Hello, love. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Virgolini, let's just see what is going to be your Oracle card of the year 2025. Let's just see. Be nice. Don't be some misery or something. No, I'm joking. Let's just see. Balance is important anyway. Let's just see. Oh my God! My gorgeous Virgolini, look at this. Time to spread your gorgeous little wings. It's time to fly. This is the beginning of the biggest transformation of your entire life. You better believe it, my gorgeous Virgolini. This 2025 is the year of your own transformation. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I wish you all the best in 2025. This year, it's going to be amazing for you. You need to trust me. As long as you follow your vision, you're going to be absolutely fine. Do those things you're passionate about, and you're not going to be led astray whatsoever. I wish you the best 2025. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous Virgolini. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. Do you know why this little purple Suji pendant is so special? Huh? Not only because it's so beautiful and it's so striking, but this purple Suji is very special because it has this ability to protect us, you know, against other people's energies. So, with other words, we really are able to protect our own energies. And when it comes to setting the boundaries in our lives, making the right decisions and doing the right things in general, you know, it is absolutely ever so important to have the right balance in our lives. By that, I mean, if we do not set the boundaries with certain things in life without even realizing, this is going to be draining our energy, which does affect our own decision making. So when it comes to like being indecisive, you know, being indecisive can be really dangerous in so many different ways, because the life goes by and we keep on being indecisive. By being indecisive, you know, we lose certain opportunities, we lose certain lifestyles we could live. We never find out what's on the other side. So this is why this purple Suji pendant, my gorgeous people, it's so important. Not only this is going to help you and protect you from absorbing other people's energies, but it's also brilliant for healing, and it addresses issues like, you know, paranoia and insomnia as well. So it's brilliant when it comes to like us, you know, having that feeling where we feel secure and where we feel relaxed. You know, it helps us to kind of release worry and to get on with our lives. So I strongly recommend you, my gorgeous people, to get this purple Suji pendant. Okay, this comes with sterling silver, gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. This is something I highly recommend you to get. Hello, 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 my gorgeous people. Another pendant I want to recommend you would be this absolutely gorgeous and ever so special porcelain jasper. Porcelain jasper is so important when it comes to us balancing our energies and when it comes to reducing inflammation, for example, but it's also important when it comes to reducing anxiety as well. It improves focus and is also absolutely brilliant for the relationships in our lives, you know. It attracts the right people in our lives, you see, and this is ever so important when it comes to our spiritual journey, because it's not only about attracting the right people into our lives, but it's also able to help us to attract the right experiences into our lives as well. So this is why I think this porcelain jasper is ever so special to have, my gorgeous people. Indeed, this gorgeous porcelain jasper comes with gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is as usual in the description below. By buying from my channel, my gorgeous people, you're also supporting my channel as well. So thank you very much for that. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.